to mop up this fourth leg and to enforce a level game. Tops.
98.
Just below, and so Spivey has an opportunity to break the throw here. But is it going to be as easy as 1-2-3 for a 3-1 lead? Triple 18. Would have given him a dart of the ball, and so Heneghan will come back free and hand at double 10 to square this contest up. Double 5.
15.
Drags below, and so Spivey's back for the break, back for a 3-1 lead.
1 in 14 on the doubles for Conor Heneghan. That's not going to cut it anywhere.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
Certainly not here.
Spivey.
Certainly not against Sam Spivey.
Find it, so as you were.
45.
You can make an argument. Heneghan is still on the darts here. 1-4-5 for 3-2. Treble 15. Tops. For the first big checkout of the day. And it's a checkout that could well save the skin of Conor Heneghan. He's got the break back. Returns again to throw. 3-2 it is.
Conor 77.
May have to take this out now. He may take it out. Double 10. 1 dart at double 5.
67.
And that could be his week.
Samuel Carr 68.
Hinged on that 1 dart and hinged on that 1 miss. Spivey returns to the match to keep up his 100% record in this group. Tops.
Game shot on the match, Sam Spivey.
6 wins from 6 for Sam Spivey at the Super Series. He gets the better of Conor Heneghan by 4 legs to 2. The Irishman was beginning to lead a spirited comeback, but he couldn't fully charge it. As for Sam Spivey, he's on 12 points. And you feel like realistically he's only 1 win away from making it through to the finals tomorrow night.
It's a million times better from Darren Johnson, isn't it, today? He probably senses he's still in with a chance here, but the most he can get to today would be 14 points, and to do that he needs to go through the cards.
95. Daniel Carr 84.
He's in a group of players that you feel are all going to be beating each other. He's looking at an 11 darter here. 12 will do.
Game on the second leg, Darren Johnson.
28 darts for Darren Johnson to open up a 2-0 lead on Tavis Dudeney. The breaker throw accrued there in cruise control.
And composed about those for Tavis. He was trying to regulate, and sometimes you just got to go with it. Those little pauses, not something that is incorporated in his game at any point other than that winning moment, which shows the moment is taking over. Just run with it, Tavis.
2 10s for 2 wins in this group. And it is a second win for Tavis Dudeney at the Super Series. It's back-to-back wins against Darren Johnson. He's off to a positive start, and maybe today he turns a new leaf. Maybe today is Tavis's day. And that's why they find themselves at the bottom end of League 2.
60. Johnny O'Carr 41.
This is a potential 11 darter here for Johnny.
Game shot.
And he gets the 11 darter.
Haynes.
He breaks the throw as Cedric once again. It's a 3-1 lead for the punk. He's a leg away from 8 points, a leg away from putting himself in such a promising position in this group. Haynes with time on his side to see this game through. 6 and 1, 2-1.
57. Johnny O'Carr 64.
For the match and for 8 points on the board. 2 darts at double 8 for Johnny Haynes to move on to 8 points. And there is now a big gap between the top 2 and the rest of the field. Sam Spivey and Johnny Haynes will both feel like they're on their hill. And they are both perhaps just 1 win away from qualification through to tomorrow night's final. Darren Johnson before then seeing in the comeback queen. He might be doing something of a similar nature here, but he couldn't find the bullseye, which would have given him
46
and afforded him a dart at double 16. And so Spivey to save his throw, looking at 101, and it will put him a leg away from qualification. Double 12 to do exactly that.
89. Tavis your car 40.
And so Dudeney has another chance to square this contest up. He's been good on this target, free in hand. Double 10. He's not problematic this time. 2-2.
Game on. Here at the Super Series in 2024.
Double 12. Would have been to have qualified with style and panache.
We'll talk about that in the next game. So if you're not familiar with the lineup for next week, stay tuned. And that game may be coming very soon. He's got to be careful here that he doesn't catch the flight. I like the step across. Open up the bed.
100. Samuel
It was a good job because he did pull it a little low.
Well, this is it. Sam Spivey is Saturday night bound. On his debut, the man from Scarborough has qualified, and has qualified with considerable ease. 7 wins from 7. He is in darting, Kevin. So far this week, Heneghan hasn't got close to beating Johnny Haynes in a game. 4-0, 4-1, 4-1 in Group A. 4-3 in the meeting yesterday. But first things first, he's got to take care of Cedric. And in fairness, he's doing a fairly good job of that. Double 10. In some ways, it might not be a bad thing because he had an open bed there.
Heneghan.
Took full advantage of it.
Car 8.
Double 2.
No
oh,
score.
He's busted.
And
the frustration boils over Heneghan because he knows this game should have been done and dusted by this point. And so Waegemans double 16 doesn't
51.
go.
Car 8.
And so Connor to eventually cross the finishing line. Look at a double 4 and gets double 4.
Heneghan.
And eventually reels off a 4-0 win. Waegemans. It puts him on to 6 points. It puts him just on the outside of Johnny Haynes. And if Johnny takes this out, Darren may well be in a sorry state. Tops.
100.
Trish just below. So Johnson will return for the 110 to get a leg back on the board. It's the first opportunity he's had since the opening leg of this contest. That's an opportunity he's not going to make any kind of
78.
headroom with.
20. No score.
He's going to get 3 in his hand at 32 because Haynes has just burst the double 10.
That was for full control and a double break.
Game shot on the third leg, Darren Johnson.
Darren Johnson will really let the first game slip away. He went 2-0 up before losing the game.
Fourth leg, Johnny to throw first.
Game on. Be in a position here he could return the favour.
And suddenly this feels must hit for Darren Johnson. And he's not even going to get a poke at the bullseye. And so Johnny Haynes comes back for 78 to move on to 10 points and to put himself on the hill in terms of qualification. And he's going to get 2 in his hand at double 12. Now double 6. 2 darts have come and gone for the match. 50. And now Darren Johnson gets 2 opportunities to win it. And he gets 2 at tops. He steps back, composes himself. He knows the magnitude of this shot. Knows the importance of this double 10. And he gets it. And it means that everything is still open for interpretation in this race to second place. Sam Spivey's through, but we don't quite know yet who's going to join him. And Darren Johnson has put himself back in the mix. Johnny Haynes sucked back in. Heneghan still in the mix.
That was your car, 71.
Time on his side.
$31.
Tavis leaving himself tops to move 3-1 in front. Cedric
has
applied pressure. 2 treble turn there.
Game shot on the fourth leg, Tavis Dudeney.
His doubling has been so good. It's been perfect so far in this game. 3 from 3.
Game on.
The 180 from Cedric's just put him back into striking range here in this leg.
45. Tavis Ricard 80.
For the match, he's 3 from 3 on his doubles. You may think about tops, so that was exactly what he was thinking. For the match, and for 4 from 4 on the outer ring. What a performance. And that is why Tavis Dudeney has won a development tour this year. A victory against Cedric Waegemans, another decent performance, another average around 90. It may be too late, but he's still in around the picture. But I think more than anything, he'll be really pleased about the way that he's come back from the adversity of Thursday here at the Super Series.
See? Sam Spivey could add himself to that list.
83.
Yeah, it's a very exclusive list of players that have picked up 20 points from 20 in a Group
61.
C here at the
Super
100. Series. Only Richard North, James Wilson and Colin Osborne have picked up maximum points of a Group C campaign. And the way Sam Spivey's playing, he may well add his name to that illustrious list. Ton plus checkout, 1-0 up.
Game on.
And in control of this game, you feel. 5 left after a dozen darts. What could Johnson do by way of response? Looking for a 2 treble turn to leave himself on a single to double combo. And that's exactly what he's done. Sam Spivey is retaining an unbeaten record. He's got a dart at top to preserve it. And to top the group, Sam Spivey is unassailable in Group A. He's the group winner. He's 8 from 8. And his next sights now is on 10 from 10. The perfect record in this group. Triple 18. Double 16. 106 gone.
Leg, Johnny Haynes.
And Heneghan could be as close as a goner in a few moments' time too. Haynes gets the break. He leads 3-1. Heneghan disconsolate to the back of the stage.
Players complementing each other with the big power scores.
$60. $100. Johnny O'Carr 141.
For the match, for 10 points, and to put himself in such a good suit. Treble 19, double 12 to win it in style, to win it brilliantly.
Game shot and the match. Johnny Haynes.
That's Heneghan's finish in this building, and Heneghan is oh so close to being finished off now because Johnny Haynes moves on to 10 points, 1 win away from a place in tomorrow night's final. A group campaign, and once it has been achieved, it can sometimes lead to a bit of a dovetail performance. Nothing
60. Cedric Carr 116.
But the blood don't quite pump like it would do if it was an all or nothing match. But for Cedric, this is superb. Unbelievable.
4-8 Cedric to throw first.
He's playing his best darts right now. And he is loving life on that stage.
Cedric Carr,
as a consequence, Cedric has already taken out a 116. He took that out on the previous leg. He's not going to finish it off with another ton topper, is he? For the match, double 18
85.
doesn't go. And Sam Spivey gets one more reprieve in this contest. Triple 17. Doesn't go. And so Cedric will have 3 more in his hand at double 9 to
46.
Complete a 4-0 win.
18.
A turn up for the form books.
Waegemans.
And for Sam Spivey, his first defeat here at the Super Series. The O has gone for the man from Scarborough. And his first defeat is to Cedric Waegemans, who is explaining everything that he did to beat him there.
Did it wrong.
Less Rocky Balboa, more Oki Balboa.
92.
Well, Tavis has left himself on double 18 after 12. His favourite double Now,
100. Tavis Ricard, 36.
he did have a performance, Tavis, his previous match against Cedric Waegemans, where he was 4 out of 4 on his doubles. He is, at the minute, 6 hits from his last 6 attempts. Make it 7 from 7. This is double hitting of the highest echelons.
Game on.
World-class finishing. And a world-class average as well, 104.86. At the worst possible time, just needed to keep straight to give himself 3 at tops. He's going to have to spurn a dart upon his return.
100. Johnny Ricard, 55.
So to put it back to 3-1, 2 at tops.
Game shot on the 4th
And
leg,
it
Johnny
goes
Haynes.
smack bang in the middle. But Tavis does have the darts here to see this game through.
5th leg, Tavis to throw first.
So the pattern of play at the moment, isn't it? Just the player throwing first, just running away with things.
So Tavis Dudeney to provide us with another plot twist. If he wins this game, he goes up to 3rd. He was bottom of the table and cut adrift at the beginning of the day. But he's fought back tremendously on Friday. 4-1 the margin of victory there for Tavis Dudeney against Johnny Haynes. And the punk dealt a bitter blow.
The stage.
140.
Well, that leg for Connor has confirmed the limit. Oh,
60.
No. That is a disaster. That is an absolute disaster for Conor Heneghan. 120 points have come in and come out again like a whack-a-mole.
Ricard, 25. 9. Conor Ricard, 25.
Just not happened for Darren Johnson this week.
It's the end of Darren Johnson as far as the Super Series is concerned.
Game
But
shot on
Conor
the mark,
Heneghan is
Heneghan.
just about still in the mix. He's going to have to hope for favours, but going into the final round, he still has a chance. He's beaten Darren Johnson by 4 legs to 1 in a low-key affair. He looks back at the board, but he should be looking forward. Pacing up and down in that practice room at his present moment in time. Hopeful that Spivey can provide the goods.
61.
He's unable to find the 101 there, but he has got time on his side.
$60. Ricard, 40.
Tops for 2-2. Now down for double 10.
Game shot on
In
the
it
4th leg,
goes. Spivey's
Spivey.
den. Double 7. Means this race goes on. Means it goes down to the last game.
No score. Johnny Ricard, 28.
More opportunities missed. Johnny Haynes is reprieved. And now he wants double 7. But he's going to split it. It's Old Faithful.
24. Ricard, 14.
That could be the last dart he throws this week. Incredible drama. But is the drama going to go on all the way to the last game? Yes, it is. Because Sam Spivey has beaten Johnny Haynes by 4 legs to 2. A match that if the punk won, he would have qualified for the finals on Saturday. Well, the punk could be punch drunk in a few moments' time. Conor Heneghan has got an opportunity to make it through against Tavis Dudeney in game 15. Okay, the length was just a little bit below. So a well-thrown dart. But Johnson here looking at a ton. Tops. Would side to persevere. The lie was good for the treble. Double 10.
On the first leg,
Johnson breaks and leads 1-0. It's a win for Waegemans in his final game on the Super Series stage. He's beaten Darren Johnson by 4 legs to 3. And he's going to finish 4th in the table. Acknowledgement to somebody there. Waegemans winning that particular match. At the tail of the tape from our penultimate game of the session. Our last game will dictate whether it's Johnny Haynes or Conor Heneghan who go through. A win for Hino, he's in. A win for Tavis Dudeney, we'll see Johnny Haynes through. He's going to dominate the legs that they throw first in. Is it going to be one of them games? Is this going to be a 136?
120. Tavis Vakar 140.
Well, this would be a heartbreaking moment for Conor Heneghan. Not going to be the case.
60. Conor Vakar 16.
2-8 to a 2-1 lead. Big dart.
No
That
score.
could be a
Tavis
big
Vakar
miss. That could
80.
potentially be a fatal miss for Conor Heneghan. Tavis comes back for 80 to break the throw of the Irishman. And Johnny Haynes, who is somewhere far away, may well be given a glimmer of hope.
60.
But that double 10
Conor
comes and
Vakar
goes.
16.
Heneghan gets another opportunity.
Game show on the third leg.
Double
Conor
8
Heneghan.
goes. The puff of the cheeks, the relief on the face of Conor Heneghan, because he knows he's
Fourth
got
leg,
away
Tavis
with
to
one
three.
there.
Resigned to his fate that he's going to have to do it in a last leg shootout, but one of which he would have the advantage. But he won't like what he's seeing here.
145.
He's on for a 10-darter. This is the last thing Conor Heneghan wanted to see. This is
96.
everything
Tavis
Johnny
Vakar
Haynes wanted
36.
to see. Well,
Game
this
show on the
Group C is
sixth leg.
going
Tavis
all the
Dudeney.
way to a last leg decider. Tavis Dudeney from 3-2
Come to the
down
final
has
leg,
pulled
Conor
off
to
a
do first.
10-dart
Game on.
leg to give us a shootout. Does he? He did. And that was to send
124.
Johnny Haynes through. He's going to get a couple more darts for him to win the match, but to send Johnny Haynes through, it's fallen apart
40.
in this last leg for
Tavis
Conor
Vakar
Heneghan.
43.
And you can see the frustration has boiled over because he knows he gave himself the opportunity to send himself through. And he watches on, hopeful, but expecting of this tops to go.
23.
But Tavis Dudeney has had 2 match darts, but Conor Heneghan cannot capitalise.
Just hit and hope. Hit and hope. There's the hit.
140.
There
Tavis
is
Vakar
surely
20.
not another plot twist to this. 3 darts at double 10 for Tavis Dudeney to win this match, to send Johnny Haynes through. It's as close as he could get, but because it's so close, it's awkward. So close, he had to check whether it was in. Conor Heneghan's heart's in his mouth. He cannot watch this dart. But he's been
10.
given a life.
Conor Vakar 78.
He's been given a chance to go through. He has seen Tavis Dudeney miss darts to send Johnny Haynes in, and now Conor gets his go. How things can change.
54.
How things
Tavis
can
Vakar
change.
10.
And now Conor's blown a chance. Double 5. Conor Heneghan cannot look. He looks to the heavens. It's on this one dart at double 2.
6.
It's not gone.
Conor
And the
Vakar
first Conor
24.
Heneghan knew of that was the groan that came from the mouth of Tavis Dudeney. He sips on his water. He steps back to the oche. He's got another opportunity. This is incredible drama. This is to send him through. 1 left. And he can't
12.
find it.
Tavis Vakar
Absolutely
4.
incredible. Both players are in Shredsville right now.
Absolute drama to end this Group C campaign.
Conor Heneghan looks sank. How does he find that? He's got a little portion of the top corner to aim at.
No score.
He doesn't find it.
Heneghan 12.
By the width of a wire, Conor Heneghan somehow is still in. And if Johnny Haynes is watching this, I bet his heart is beating way beyond 100 beats per minute. Surely now. To crawl himself over the line. Oh my goodness.
No score. Tavis Yukar 4.
11 match starts here for Tavis. Can he finally get the job done? Connor's had 27 darts here in this leg.
What an incredible ending. It's Tavis Dudeney that wins, but it's Johnny Haynes that goes through. And Conor Heneghan's perfect record of qualifying for Saturday night has come and gone. He's crestfallen, and you can understand why. He put himself in a position to progress his way through, and it's a position which he couldn't take advantage of. He has a look to see whether he'd hit the double six, and guess what? He hit it first time. That'll make him feel worse.